So you want all of the cool looking supercars and bikes, but you don't want to break the bank. Well, lucky for you, we're going over the best vehicles under $1 million. And to keep the list a little bit interesting, we're going to go over one bike, then one car, and you know, keep swapping between them. Anyways, let's get into it. Our first vehicle is the Manchez Scout, coming in at a price of $225,000. This is by far one of the best off-road bikes, and it's probably one of my favorite off-road bikes because it's super hard to fall off of it and you can do crazy stunts like this. It's also the only bike that you can do a wheelie and drift at the same time. I don't know why you would do this, but it's a cool feature to have, and with a top speed of 140 miles an hour, it can perform pretty well on normal roads as well. Next up, we have the Zentorno, which is based off of some sort of Lamborghini. I'm not sure which one, so I'll put it on screen. But the important thing is that it performs like a Lamborghini with a top speed of 122 miles an hour and isn't priced like a Lamborghini, only costing $725,000. And if there was a statistic for the most bought car in the game, I'm sure the Zentorno would be up there, because it probably is the most bought car in the game, since that's what most new players buy because of the great performance and the low price. And as an extra perk, the back of the car has no windows, so you can't get shot by any NPCs. Next up, we have the Hakuchou Drag, coming in at $976,000. This bike has a HSW version, but that costs an extra $1.45 million, so of course we're going to ignore that for now. The bike has a top speed of 126 miles an hour, which isn't great, but it has a top 3 lap time out of every single bike in the game. So having a good lap time basically means that this bike is the perfect mix of handling, acceleration, and speed. The next vehicle on our list is the Dinka Jester, coming in at a price of $240,000. There's also a race car version for $350k, which performs the same. This car is super OG and is based off of the Honda NSX, so it looks pretty clean and it drives pretty nicely. I mean, for the price, this is a pretty decent car. And I guess now is probably a good time to mention that the Dinka Jester has been removed from websites, so you can't buy it right now. But if it ever becomes available in a dealership or in the LS car meet, definitely give it a try because it's pretty good. Number 5 on our list is the Bati 801 at a price of only $15,000. With a top speed of 135 miles an hour, it's ranked 5th out of every single bike in the game and is the 3rd cheapest vehicle on this entire list. And this is actually another super OG bike coming out with the Beach Bump update in like 2013. When it comes to the actual performance of the bike, there's not too much to say besides it's a pretty good sports bike. I mean, it drives fast, it handles well, and it's pretty average if I'm being honest. But for the price of $15,000, it's amazing. Number 6, we have the Toros at just under $500,000. The Toros is pretty special because it's the fastest non-HSW SUV by a long shot, with a top speed of 128 miles an hour. And considering that every other SUV is well over $1 million, the Toros is way better than most of its competition. As you might be able to tell, the Toros is based off of the Urus, which is an amazing car in real life. And the only bad thing that I have to say about it is that it's a bit big to drive, so it's hard to drive through traffic on like the motorway. Maybe I'm just used to driving like normal cars, but driving the Toros in like heavy traffic is quite a challenge. Number 7, we have the Sanchez, coming in at a price of about $7,000, making it the cheapest vehicle on the entire list. And despite it being the cheapest, it's one of the top 5 fastest off-roader bikes with a top speed of 119 miles an hour. And don't let the low price tag fool you, because this is definitely one of the best bikes I've driven. You know, it's similar to bikes like the Manchez or the BF400, except it's extremely cheap. Like here you can see I hit a lamppost mid-air and didn't even flinch. So definitely give this a try, especially with its really low price tag. I mean, you could literally rob like 2 stores and get enough money to buy this bike. Moving on, we have the Dubashi 770 at a price of just under $700,000. This is one of the few cars on this list which I owned before making this video, mainly because it's based off the Aston Martin 177, so it looks super clean, except for the roof, which is black. And to be honest, I didn't really like the black roof, but then I kind of built my car in a way to make it fit. I mean, now I have this dark grey kind of black vibe going on, so I think it looks pretty good, and the car honestly performs pretty well considering it costs $700,000. I'm pretty sure this car can perform a lot better better than some cars which are millions of dollars. So definitely do give this one a try. The last bike that we have on our list is the Akuma, coming in at a price of $9,000. It's the second cheapest bike on the entire list. Honestly, it's nothing special. It's just a sports bike. I mean, maybe I think that this isn't special because I'm used to all of these expensive bikes like the Zentorno or the Hakuchou Drag, but honestly, this is completely basic to me. You know, maybe I'm wrong, but I didn't see anything special. But for $9,000, you might as well pick it up. Moving on, we have the Turismo R, which normally costs $500,000, but is free with the Criminal Enterprise starter pack, which I don't even know if they sell anymore. I mean, I bought the game like 5 or 6 years ago with this pack, so I don't even know if that still exists. Anyways, the Turismo R is based off of the LaFerrari, so you can't ask for a better looking car, and it drives pretty nice as well considering it's free. And this was literally one of the first cars I bought because it was free, so having a car like this in your arsenal as a brand new player is an absolute godsend. Finally, moving on to our last car, we have the Trofade Adder at exactly $1 million. I put this car last on the list because it's the most expensive and the customization is really plain. I mean, I guess it's kind of to be expected because this car is super old, but the customization like really sucks. Like, there's not much that you can add here. However, it does drive pretty nicely with good acceleration and a good top speed, but quite poor handling. So it's pretty good. Not better than some of the cars on this list. But anyways, the list is over. Like and subscribe. I'll see you later.